we've kind of created the blockchain superheroes, right? These are called the
Mm,
Guardians,
mm.
and these, like, we have almost different superheroes for each blockchain. Like Bitsy, we've got is the defender of Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
the defender of Binance is Binance. We're kind of going for this real marvel of blockchain thing, if you can't tell.
Welcome back to our Meter Builder interview series, where I have the pleasure of talking to the teams behind your favorite Web3 earning projects. My name is Sarah, and today I have Dan joining me from the ChainGuardians team. This week, we'll be exploring ChainGuardians, an innovative platform that is changing the landscape of Web3 gaming. By merging traditional gaming elements with cutting-edge technology, ChainGuardians offers a unique ecosystem where players can mine digital assets for free and earn rewards while playing their roleplay game. They are also prioritizing breaking down the barriers and fostering user ownership by collaborating with partners and empowering their community to make key decisions. Dan, how are you today?
Hi, Sarah. That was a fantastic introduction. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. Let's dive in, shall we? Can you give
Yeah.
us the story behind Chain Guardians and an understanding into the gameplay?
Sure. I don't think I can describe it as good as you just did, but let me try. That was really good. Good research. So, Sarah, Chain Guardians is, it's a blockchain digital ecosystem that kind of combines collectibles, gaming, and the metaverse. We've been around since about 2020, so we're OGs, as we like to say. But actually, our founders, kind of the formation of the founders goes back much earlier. So I think they met in kind of 2017, and they were playing these really old kind of Web3, native games on the internet together, and that's how they met. And they were like, we can do this better, right? So
Mm,
as you said, we're a player-driven platform. We want to give ownership back to the players. And you know what? We're determined to have fun as well whilst we do it. I find a lot of these companies like ours can often be just get caught up in the tech, right? And like, blockchain this, blockchain that. And I've said it already about 20 times. But I just want to make fun. Gaming inherently should be fun and a fun experience. And collecting things is fun as well. So ultimately, this for me is all about fun.
I love it. I love your attitude. It's quite refreshing, to be honest. Yeah, blockchain is a big buzzword in the space, and sometimes I feel we do take things quite seriously, just with all the technical infrastructure. So yeah, I really like that.
So our flagship product is, Chain Guardians, right? So that you've talked about it. This is our blockchain-based RPG. This is a game that combines kind of traditional gaming with NFTs. It's built on Ethereum and allows players to battle, collect, and kind of trade NFTs. I think the really cool thing about what we do though is we've kind of created the blockchain superheroes, right? These are called the
Mm,
Guardians.
mm,
And these, like, we have almost different superheroes for each blockchain. Like Bitsy, we've got is the defender of Bitcoin, and
yeah,
the defender of Binance is Binance. We're kind of going for this real marvel of blockchain thing, if you can't tell.
yeah.
And actually, our lead artist is kind of ex Disney and Marvel as well. So that's, I think, one of our key unique selling points is our amazing kind of anime inspired art. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. It's a very creative and beautiful world that you guys are creating. Sorry. Can you give? Oh Lord, sorry.
I'm throwing you off.
No, you're not. We're all good. Um, what exciting opportunities does Chain Guardians offer for players to earn rewards while immersing themselves in this digital world?
Great question, Sarah. So there are several ways where people can earn through Chain Guardians. So we've always kind of been that kind of we've had that play to earn kind of aspect to the game ever since we've begun, right? But I think the market and the industry seems to be changing a little bit with how we do it. So
Mm,
with Chain Guardians specifically, you can earn kind of just by playing the game. You can kind of collect and trade the Guardians. We talked about the Guardians being these NFTs that defend the blockchain. We probably release maybe, one or two of them a year, I would say.
mm,
So there's obviously a secondary market kind of value for those as well. These Guardians have utility across all of our ecosystem as well. So, you know, we've got not just ChainGuardians RPG game, we've got, you know, we've got a mobile game now that we've just released. We've got an FPS game released. We're kind of building all these different games. And if you have the kind of the NFT is at the center of the universe, right? Where actually I can use it across all these different properties. So my Bitsy, you probably won't have a Bitsy because there's like 5 of them. To be honest with you, no one's, you know,
Super
I don't know who's
rare.
got them. Yeah, they're super rare. We're all desperate for them.
Yeah.
There's things like we've got a staking platform, and actually, you know, where you can stake CGG, which is our token to earn rewards. There's the mining platform as well, and actually that's one of our most popular products that we've got, where people can essentially use there. So you can use your NFT, your ChainGuardian NFT, to mine essentially. The better NFT that you have, the kind of more power you have in that game, etc. So you get better rewards. So it's really cool stuff we're doing. We're trying to make it fun.
Yeah, I love it. It's very creative sort of ways for people to earn. And you know, I even though community, once again, big buzzword within the space, it is so important at the end of the day. And you need to have that participation for that thriving ecosystem. I really like it.
Yeah.
And finally, what's the latest development within the ChainGuardian ecosystem, and how will it impact players' ability to earn rewards within the Web3 space?
So we you know, we've been doing what I've just said for a while now. We're just trying to get better and better at it and try to improve our processes. But I think one of the big things that we've done like recently, and one of the things that we've just released and kind of now, is we've just brought out a new mode for ChainGuardians, right? So it's called Chain Gauntlet. If you've not noticed, everything we do is like got chain at the start of it. We've got Chain Gauntlet, Chain Arena, everything's chain, right? Chain. So Chain Gauntlet is essentially, it's kind of our answer to the Web 2 seasons kind of modes. So you know like Fortnite, you know like Overwatch, where you play, the more you play on these games, on these traditional Web 2 games, you kind of level up, and every time you hit a certain level, you'll get kind of like a new wearable, or you'll get, you know, XYZ, you'll get more in-game currency to spend. So we've just basically took that model and added a Web 3 kind of on-chain experience to it. So people can play Chain Gauntlet. It's kind of like competitive gameplay. So you'll basically assemble your team of characters that you've bought, or your NFT characters, and you'll line them up against your opponents, fight them in battles. But essentially, the more you play, you go up the level. When you hit certain levels, you'll get on-chain rewards, right? So say you hit level 50, you'll get a loot box, but that'll include like different like tokens and different like maybe CGG or different rewards like that. So essentially, the more you play, you'll earn by playing, but you only get access to the on-chain rewards if you have one of our NFTs, right? So the idea is essentially that we'll do one of these maybe once a quarter. So we'll do a different season each quarter, taking us for about 3 months or however long we want to do it. But what we'll do is we'll use all the revenue that we've generated through various different means. And however, we'll then take that revenue, put it into an amazing season prize fund, and then people can earn those funds. They'll come back for the next season. They'll buy more NFTs because it'll make it easy to buy to win rewards. So it's like it's a much simpler way to do play to earn, we think, because we can basically just say, okay, start of the season, this is all the rewards for the next 3 months, go and win them. And then people look forward to the next season, what are the rewards going to be, etc. We'll have a storyline as well with it. So it'll be like this one is like the storyline of our new character called Uta. So Uta is our new character, a new guardian, and the story is all around her. So we'll have like lore all the way through the season, all around Uta and the Guardians. So it's kind of like just this really focused new gameplay mode that actually gives you really decent rewards for playing, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds great. I really like the incentivized sort of gameplay that you guys have going on, keeping it all in-house and revolving it around your NFTs. I think it's very clever. Awesome. Thank you so much for those answers. That was great. Thank you so much for joining me today, Dan. It was a pleasure having you on our series and learn more about ChainGuardians, what you guys are building and what's in store for the future. Thank you to all those that have joined in, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.